Okay, hello. So today I'm doing a quick short video explaining push-ups and your wrist range of motion. So range of motion simply means the range of motion that your joint can move within. And we all have different range of motions. So, it depends on you as an individual, on your bone structure, your joint laxivities, how sort of lubricated they are, your muscles, your ligaments, basically everything individual to us as individuals. So first of all, with the push-up, you want to be able to fully extend your wrist. Now, wrist extension is essentially where you go like from this all the way to that. So there you go, my wrist is fully extended. However, you can probably see that I'm having to force my wrist in that position. And obviously, if my wrist is like that, that's, how it usually is when you're in a push-up like that. However, the thing is that we often force our bodies and our joints into positions that we're not actually naturally made to be in. So for example, that's about as far as I can extend my wrist. If you try this right now, you might be able to get your wrist, your hand to that. Mine, however, my wrist extension goes as far as that. So imagine me trying to do a push-up. I can force myself into that movement, obviously when I'm, on the floor like that and my entire body weight is on my wrist, it will force it, again, just like if I force it with my hand, it will force it like that. But that massively increases my risk of injury of, spraining a joint. So if you're like me and, you have quite weak wrists and you perhaps have quite poor joint range of motion, for example, extending it like that, literally as far as I can go, and if I force it, it's like that. A good thing to do with push-ups is to use dumbbells. So what you can do is you can hold the metal bit of a dumbbell, in between the actual weights, and use that as a push-up to hold on to, and that means that your wrist isn't being forced into a position that doesn't want to be. And or you can use some kind of bars or handles. Now, this goes the same with when you're doing the bench press. Obviously, if you've got a barbell, again, that barbell is going to be forcing your wrist into that position. But it's really important to understand this because you will be massively increasing your risk of injury if you sort of don't consider this. So again, have a look at your wrists, see how much you can extend it. My left one's a lot better than my right one, if you look at that. And work around it. That's all, but just so it's a little interesting. And obviously, if you've been programmed to do push-ups, there's alternatives that you can do to prevent that extra strain on the joint. Thank you for watching and speak soon.